Good morning. It's 6:51 a.m. on Monday, December 7th, 2015. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. I'm back at home. This is 5 more minutes. So, I realized last night that I was feeling relieved to have things get back to normal. But it's interesting too, though, that that's my mental reaction after having two trips that ostensibly are supposed to be all vacation and having fun. I think in some ways part of it is just because this most recent trip was heavily travel weighted, meaning the actual amount of time that I was at in San Francisco, compared to the amount of time I had to spend sitting on a plane, which is not the best. Um, Maybe that's part of what is leaving me feeling a little bit burned out, but at the same time, I'm kind of ready to just be here for a little bit. For that matter, I need to there's been some vague sense that I've had of things not being settled yet, and part of that probably has to do with me not putting in the time to actually finish unpacking, getting things cleaned up, taking care of stuff like that. So, need to get on that. I think do better. Um, it's so easy to just let this is an ongoing problem with me, but to let things like TV and video games just take up all available free time. So if I don't make myself do these additional things, they don't get done. Funny how that works. So I need to do better at that. I need to get everything kind of finish unpacking, get into the new routine. Because I definitely, one of the things I was conscious of when I first moved in was that I was going to have to find a new exercise routine, and I've not really succeeded at doing that so far. So I need to continue to work on making better habits. One of the other things that I wanted to mention, because I keep forgetting, is that I actually have guest appearances on not one but two other podcasts right now. I recently read the story for the latest episode of Escape Pod, a story called The Semaphore Society, which I really liked. So that's available now. And then over at escapepod.org. Yeah, I think so. Also, Supervillain Corner is a podcast all about supervillains. And I did a guest episode for that, which was also a lot of fun. So I'm going to be cross-posting both of those over at christianaellis.com. But, Escape Pod and Supervillain Corner are both podcasts that you should check out. Yeah, the yawn makes it a really convincing sell there. um, Definitely, I'm struggling to fight some jet lag right now. Not that I was in California for a long time, but just the travel schedule leaves, me kind of wiped out. Like, and of course, I didn't get a lot of sleep. I guess it wasn't last night, but the night before, I was up late for the party and then had to get up early for the flight, and then didn't really manage to sleep very much on the plane. So, I'm just need to get settled back in. But, when I feel relieved to say, oh, things can get back to normal, I have to be cognizant of and proactive to define what that normal is. Um, and in particular, the thing that I need to work on getting back into that routine is the writing, which is, again, it's just easy to be lazy and do other things. So, need to work on that. Need to do it. Or, the truth is, I don't need to. I don't. I have to choose to. I have to make it happen. It's not enough to want it in the abstract. I have to do it. So, I'm going to try to do that. Talk to you guys tomorrow for 5 more minutes.